Damn, I missed y'all. Hope you're doing well. Happy Tuesday. I had a little scheduling conflict, but finally made it out. So I'm excited to get into this. Live song reviews. If you haven't been here before, we're talking about giving you feedback on your records. So I'm going to give you feedback on your mixing, your mastering, your production, your songwriting, your arrangement, all the things that could make or break your song in the world of the marketplace. Okay, so we're talking market viability for the most part here, okay? So don't get all butthurt if you're like, I'm a true artist, bro. You don't get my message. Don't get all like, don't get all pussy on me. It's not what this is about. This is about helping you guys achieve market viability with your records, have competitive records out there in the world on Spotify, Apple Music, etc. And if you haven't already, you guys should definitely subscribe to the channel. Join the channel. It's $5 a month. You're going to get a song review every single week. That's 4 reviews for 4 records every single week, which could really help you up your game in music. $5. Don't be a little bitch. I mean, honestly, I try to give you guys so much value. Like, I give shit away for free, you know? I don't know how much longer I'll be doing these live song reviews because, it just takes time, it takes effort. It takes like email blasts and like, connecting all the dots. So who's in the house? We got Sir Z. What's up, man? Piercy Blue, my guy. Atlas Weidler. What's up? Yo, Nathan. Cool Moe. What is that? Cool Moe. I like it. It's funny as fuck, man. Y'all are here. All right, that's what's up. Okay, let's get into some music. Without further ado, all the people that are part of the channel, I gave you guys basically a private link to upload to ahead of everybody else. So that's where I'm gonna start, because y'all are dope. All right, let's get into it. It says Brandon Seward, Norway boy band B. All right, let's see what this is about.
Love is real. I can never lose you if I tried. Be for real. I can't lose myself. Time heals, but I can never give you up. I can never give you up. I can feel, but I can never give you up. I can never give you up. Here's my life story. Beef in the suburbs, white kids give me white glory. Oh God, Lord, it was sophomore year when I met the love of my life, Lord. We just met yesterday. I feel your substance in my brain. Before you cross the street, better look both ways. Unusual, this familiar soul. Ay, gotta kick it down with my love. Oh, ay, bury me with love. She prays over my life, but she won't let me fall out of my mind. Feeling of you, love is real. I can never lose you if I tried. Be for real. I can't lose myself. Time heals, but I can never give you up. I can never give you up. I can feel, but I can never give you up. I can never give you up. Okay. Haven't felt this way in a really long time, and I gotta be down because I want.
Yo, cool vibes, man. I'm digging it. I like it. I think it's like, got that synth pop vibe. Really, really weird intro, man. Like, it's all out of phase and fucking weird and like all coming from the left. Like, yeah, I don't like this. Shit's so creepy and weird. It's like, what's going on there? I don't really get that. That's not effective to me. Panning it all and then using like some sort of phase like behind your head thing. It's just not going to translate. I don't think that'll work. So rethink that idea. I think the guitar and that vibe can be in the middle. You don't need to like try and be all tricky there. So that's my first piece of advice. Like 13 seconds of that.
Love is real.
A lot of throwaway shit. I would just come in right with this.
Love is real. I can never lose you if I tried. Be for real. I can't lose myself.
So yeah, dope. I like how soft and vibey the track is, and the vocals are like really important. I think that's super dope. The mix is pretty fun. Like it's like an interesting mix. It's like deep and it's spatial, but it's also like in your face, which is dope. Yeah, your automation, like that's not working. Like you hear like these like random volume jumps. That's because you're like automating in like a double or something, and it's making everything jump. Like listen right here.
I can't lose myself.
So yeah, what's going on there is you got this myself, like that's not cool, man. Like that's jarring. I would get rid of that idea. If you're gonna do like a different vocal that does a delay throw, just put it on a different track. You know what I'm saying? And like turn it down. Make sure the delay is like comes later. You know what I mean? If you need to, you can just throw it through a delay and then like chop it and print that delay, right? But yeah, that shit's crazy. Like it shouldn't raise in volume right there. That feels weird. It also happens back here.
You up. I can never give you up. I can feel, but I can never give you up. I can never give you up. Okay. I got it. Something that I feel. I can never lose you if I tried. Be for real. I can't lose myself.
So yeah, where it says lose myself, it literally, I thought like I bumped my my volume on my speakers. I was like, what the hell? Like that shit's startling, bro. Like don't do that. That's not cool. Especially when it's such a vibey, like wavy kind of like, you know. I also think there needs to, like something needs to be there in like the mid-range, the low mids and stuff. It just feels kind of carved out in that area. And it's cool, but it's like something's missing. I think in the arrangement, like in the actual orchestration, you know what I'm saying? Like the instruments, like you're missing something. And I would maybe try synth in that area, but it just it like feels really scooped, you know what I mean? And the vocals are kind of tucked back and everything's kind of, the drums are up front. Like there's just certain things in it that are balanced weird for my ears, and I don't think it'll translate very well to streaming services. But that being said, I think it's a vibe. I like the track. I like the vibe of it. It's cool. It's a cool track. Good work. Maverick, Atlas Neon. Y'all show love if you like something. Share the show if you like something. You know what I mean? Show support for this shit. Yo, fun composition, fun vibe, but I don't hear any vocals on this, so I'm gonna move on. But yeah, cool stuff. Like You, Richard Roosevelt. Let's go.
True love, I had to go find it. More than lust, I had to go blinded. Know a brother, baby, she ain't gold mining. Guard my heart like an old lineman. Shooting star like she a Kobe Bryant. Play her part cause she co-signed it. Got the bedroom down to a whole sign. I'm all yours. It's like I got my own diamond. 2 peas in a pot and we both shining. Don't you ever worry about all them hoes. I'm all yours. Baby girl, there's no lie. Truth is, I'm so excited. Plus, I need me a co-pilot. She like to lean on me when I low ride it. Leave the scene with me where they won't find us. It's like a dream to me when I go inside it all night. Cause ain't nobody, no, ain't nobody like you, babe. You ride a shot and you right beside me, let's cruise, babe. Stay in the driveway, you'll hit the highway, you choose, babe. You don't deny me, you amplify me, you rectify me, your love defines me, we made it finally, there ain't nobody like you, babe. You ride a shot and you right beside me, let's cruise, babe. Stay in the driveway, you'll hit the highway, you choose, babe. You don't deny me, you amplify me, you rectify me, your love defines me, we made it finally, there ain't nobody like you. Ain't nobody like you. Ain't nobody like you. Ain't nobody like.
Dope. I like this vibe. I think this is like a really cool lane for you, Richard. Like, I think you should definitely stay up with this kind of vibe, like, rather than what you were doing. I think like this kind of like modern, you got these weird textures and sounds in there. Very cool. Very much fits your vibe. I would say that this little sample cut chop synth thing is going, you know, it's kind of like that dissonant chop. It's kind of competing with the vocals. I would try and get it to like be in the back a little bit more. It literally like gets distracting to me.
Leave the scene with me where they won't find us. It's like
yeah, just give it some room, give it some space in the back, put like a reverb with a pre-delay on it, you know what I'm saying? Like 50 milliseconds, 60 milliseconds, just push it back, you know? Try to get rid of some of that harshness in that like 2K area of that sample, because it's just, what's happening is like, I'm trying to hear what you're saying and like what you're doing. And then I'm hearing this like, oh, chang chong. Oh, you try to get, hey, chang chong. I'm like, bro, what the fuck is that? It's just like obnoxious. I think a lot of people will think that that's obnoxious. They won't know why they don't like it either. Like they'll be like, yeah, it's a cool song. I don't know why. It's kind of annoying me. You know, I think it's just that chop is like really, and I get it. It's like a cool effect, but maybe use it when you don't have any vocals in there or something, you know, like as a break, like maybe a post-chorus break where it's all instrumental and it does that. Overall, you're compressing way too much on this. Like it's getting slammed with compression, which kind of chokes out the low end. The low end sounds like really crazy to me. But yeah, overall, like it's such a cool vibe. Like I like, this feels like a post-apocalyptic, you know, pop, R&B, pop, hip hop thing. Like it's cool. I fuck with it. I like the beat. I think the beat is very unique.
whole signs, I'm all yours. It's like I got my body out of you right beside me, let's cruise, babe. Finally, they in it, we made nobody like it. Girl, you know me very, brought me. You got.
Yeah, those are two different songs. I don't know, like that. I'm not getting that one. I'm not getting that part. But you know, this would be cool if like it was like an interlude or something for a record or a project. But that's just weird. That's too much of a switch up for me. But yeah, man, dope. I like it. I think it's a vibe. Brian Olson, let's go. Living for. I think it's just living for. Yo, Drew Knight just entered the building. Y'all show love. Give some thumbs up. Drew Knight in the house. Oh, what's up, brother? All right, let's go. You guys share the show. Quit being punks, man.
Rolling down the highway, just cruising along. On my highway
Okay. I see what you're doing. It sounds really cool. I like just like how like classic rock it sounds. You know what I mean? Definitely like has that classic 80s rock hair band kind of vibe going. For me, this intro doesn't really work with the synth bass all up in it. There's like too many like different ideas trying to work together there, and it's just getting confusing. It's like you got like this Prince thing going, and then you got like this like weird like electric synth bass kind of thing, womp, womp, womp. And then like a guitar kind of doing something, and like everything's just kind of like doing its own thing, and I don't think that works. I think the song really starts like in here.
Rolling down the highway. Rolling down the highway.
And what I wouldn't try and marry the electric drum kind of stuff and the 808 kind of hi-hats and shit with that classic rock sound. They're just so distinctive that it just feels like cut and paste on top, you know what I mean? Those worlds aren't blending very well to me. You know, you have like this like kind of like electronic Lindrum 808 kind of hi-hat program drum thing, and then you also have like this completely different thing going on. So I would try to marry those worlds a lot more if you're going to do that. I don't think that acoustic drum, like rock drums, work very well with like that programmed hi-hat thing. I would try and make it feel a lot more human, or I would try and make it sound a lot more programmed. I would choose one or the other, and then I'd blend the tones in together, right? Like, so the feel and the production and the idea that you're trying to get across with the rhythm section has to be definitive. Like, yo, this is electronic drums. Like, we're going for programmed drums, you know what I mean? Or we're going for rock drums, and it needs to be more human. Now you can take that rock drum idea and blend in some samples, right? Like some electronic drum samples, some thicker, subbier kicks under that acoustic kick. Maybe a sampled snare with the snare and blend those and combine those. But yeah, trying to do two different things in two different worlds, in two different styles with two different sample techniques and ideas just turns into a big like what is happening, right? Like, who got a hold of the drum machine? You know what I'm saying? So they got to blend better, or else that idea doesn't work. And if I'm going for like acoustic rock drums here, you really got to pay attention to velocities on kick drums, because what you have is like you have this do 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 do. Like no drummer plays like that. The drummer plays with like different velocities, and they kick the kick on the signatures and the syncopated rhythms. They kick the kick a lot softer, which gives a completely different tone to the kick drum, which is usually lower. So it goes do 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 do, right? So in here, I can just hear the programmed drums. So change the velocities on the kick drums that aren't supposed to be punctuated, and then you'll get a much more rock feel, like a do 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 boom boom instead of boo ka do 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 do. You know, you can hear the sample firing. That shit just doesn't sound human. It doesn't give you that groove. And the electric guitars have this human feel, and the vocals have this human feel, and then the drums have this like really programmed feel. And it's just kind of like they're not gluing, you know? Like they have to play together. Yo, what's up, man? How are you? So yeah, otherwise, like, I think it's very cool. Got that Ozzy Osbourne vibe to it. Love it. I think it's really a fun song. But go into a certain vibe and like dominate that vibe. And then once you dominate that vibe, then you can add like little layers that make it a little bit more modern, you know? But yeah, trying to like do two different things is it's going to be a disaster. All right, let's get into some Piercy Blue. This one's called You. Let's go.
want your attention. Fucking with the wrong ones left you broke out, fix the damage. Baby, the way you look tonight, you can't be candid. Tryna behave, girl, chill your antics. How you always end up upper-handed? I don't understand it, this one planned it out. You think we planned it out? I lean in with you, girl, I feel your attitude. Get you feeling heat like June. Tell me what I can do. You're under stars and the moon. What you banking on, I do. I know you betting on it, girl, I am too. Baby, it's cool. Promise I'ma find you something to do. Maybe we could catch a vibe, girl. Nothing to prove, nothing to prove. It's always been you. It's always been you. Hey, hey, it's true. It's you. And it's always been you. It's always been you. It's always been you. It's always been you. It's always been you.
Yo, I'm fucking with it, bro. It sounded super dope. I love like the that dance hall kind of vibe with the drums. I think that's really dope. My biggest concern with this track and how it's playing out is that you have the vocals so much bigger than the production. So it's like you want the production to meet the vocals where you have the vocal production at. And I feel like that's your strength. Like you have great vocal production. But now it's like the beat and the track has to like come around to that level. You know what I mean? There's just not enough, like right here. Like, I don't think this section really holds on its own with just these vocals going and without the drums and everything.
You think we planned it out? I lean in with you. Don't tend to stop banking. You betting on it. What you think we planned?
You know, I feel like you could chop that in half maybe and have it as sort of like a pre-chorus. It's a little long for that area. And like considering that we just get like a little taste right here of the drums coming in and then we drop out the drums again, I feel maybe the arrangement needs some love.
Fix it, damn it. You can't be handed. I don't understand it. This one planned it out. Need we like them, girl, I am too.
You know, like I think like maybe you can do that and like take us on a little, you know, roller coaster vibe, but yeah, that section feels too long to me. And it feels like super like it feels really wordy. It feels like you're trying to put way too much into the lyrics and into the melodies. And I feel like they just start to travel too much. You know what I mean? Like, you know, like it's like I feel like this could do with like shortening these in between sections, getting a little more repetitive. Like repetition is going to be something like melodic math. I talk about that a lot, but it's like, you know, 1 + 1 = 2, 2 + 2 = 4. Like, let's get like a little melodic line and a melodic lick and then repeat that shit. Like, you know, get something that we can like hook onto. Because I really fuck with the production. And I think like the way that it's produced is going to make people think like, oh, I want to give this a shot. I want to listen to this. But I feel like you're risking the replayability. You know what I'm saying? Like you're risking someone going like, yo, that was pretty dope. Do I want to listen to that again? I don't know. Maybe if it's just like in a playlist or something, it'll play in the background. But yeah, you want people to be like, yo, that was so tight, man. I got to hear that again. And they got it on repeat, you know what I'm saying? And they can sing along to it. And if you don't simplify things and you don't make the melodies really stand out, where harmonies aren't taking over the melody, you know, double stacks, vocal production isn't taking over the simple fact that humans, we just want to sing along with something. You know what I mean? I feel like if you can hone in on that, you can make this song so much better. But the production is undeniable. Like you did a great job. The recording's great. Like you got a good vocal chain. It's crispy. It's fucking pop. Like good job, dude. Like super dope. But man, you got to make it more simple, bro. Like you really got to like just hone in on that simple human nature to just want to, you know, like just think about any pop record that's hot right now or any time ever in the history of man. it's always going to be something that you can just like sing at the bar too. You know what I mean? So just be careful with all that. But this is like more R&B. I get it. Like I get that it's got like that R&B vibe and stuff. But yeah, man, I think you can. Yeah. How would I balance anticipation and tension in that section? Because I really did have a lot to say there before that chorus hits. Yeah, totally. And I understand that. You're trying to tell a story and you're trying to fill in the gaps and fill in the story. And that's where you really like, you got to realize like simple melodies, they're like pictures, right? Like you show someone a picture and a picture's worth what? 1,000 words, right? So if you could show a melody, you know, I mean, just think about like Stay, like the Justin Bieber song, right? It's like, it's so simple. It's like woes and ahs and then stay, you know, like it's like literally like, whoa, 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 I'll be fucked up if you can't be right here. You know what I mean? Like that's a pre-chorus. It's fucking basic as shit, but it's like the melody and the vibe and like the cry and the, you know, the production. It's like it tells you like so much in that. Like I'll be fucked up if you can't be right here. It's so cliche, but it's all about that melody and then like dropping into the super repetitive. So I think you got to just get a little more repetitive with the writing. Hopefully that helps, bro. I'm just trying to help. Because you're losing me here. Like, I'm like, what are you saying? What are you talking about? You know, I just think the listener's not going to, most listeners aren't going to be like, oh, what is he saying? Like, what? Let me dissect the lyrics. Like maybe when you become like a really big artist and you have like this really dedicated, loyal fan base, they're like, I want to know every fucking lyric. I'm going to go into Rap Genius, I'm just going to learn everything about this song. You know what I mean? But until then, like try to throw some really catchy things out there that people just can't get out of their head. I think that's important. If that's your goal. May not be. You know? All right, let's move on. Great track though, man. Like super dope. Blowing the production game up, bro. All right, Pete Alvarez, Latin Global Factor LP version. Let's go.
¿Dónde estás? La neta eso no importa. No matter where you at, you'll find a Latin style torta o tacos. What up, vatos? My people get the job done in the kitchen, cooking or washing platos. Mecánicos, cementeros y en la pintura. Music got the flavor. Mueve la cintura. Cultura, sin censura, sacamos la basura. If you wanna help, you can. Ayuda. Inmigrante, gente que está aquí desde antes. Colores atractivos, comida interesante. Doctores, oh yeah, we got degrees too. Lawyers that'll help so we can live and feel the breeze too. Mi gente está consciente que hay que darle para arriba. Somos un factor global cuando se unen los latinos. Mi gente está consciente que hay que darle para arriba. Somos un factor global cuando se unen los latinos. Pueblo unido jamás será vencido. El pueblo unido.
All right, yo, I like this vibe, man. I think this is really cool. Overall, it's really hard for me to hear this, like, and listen to. And the reason being is because there's just so much going on in the high mids. Like, it's just like ear piercing. Like, my ears are ringing now, you know, like, and I just had my volume at the same volume as I had Piercy's mix and his balance. And this is just like so much mid-range. Like that 2K area is like, holy shit. Like you were cutting my head off with this one, man. It's the sample, the horn sample chop. It's the vocals. It's the hi-hats. It's everything about the track is all in the same frequency range. I would give it a lot more sub. I would chop. Look, don't give it more. You don't need to add anything else. You need to take away things to make this mix work. So meaning you got to like soften out those horns. You got to put them in the back or to the sides a little more. The vocals, they got to get a lot warmer, rounder, fatter. Use some nice like compression, round it out, roll off high end, etc. Like there's just so much going on in the mid range. If I downloaded this right now and I showed it to you on an EQ graph, you just see like huge spikes in the mid range because that's all it is, like peaked out in the mids. And, it could be that maybe your setup and what you're listening on is just not set up right in the room, which I highly recommend my Masterclasses. Y'all sleep on that shit so much. It's ridiculous. I don't know why, but, I teach all this shit, man. Like I have a whole Masterclass called Room on a Budget, and I go step by step showing you how to set up your speakers in a room. Like 80% of getting your room right and your sound right and your mixes right and your productions right and hearing what you need to hear is positioning your speakers correctly, right? Like, bro, like I spent hundreds of thousands of dollars on learning this shit. And I give that shit to you guys for basically nothing. Like go watch that shit, set up your room. Because this has like too much processing, too much EQ, misuse of EQ, misuse of distortion, limiters, compression. Like you're pushing it so hard and it's like cutting my ears off. Like what? Ah! Like it's literally in the baby crying frequency. Like our ears are so sensitive there. Here's all you have to do. This is everything you need to know right here. Fletcher, Munson, curve, okay? And this is how your ear hears, okay? So if you just looked at this and you just understood this guy right here, you understand that our ears are the most sensitive right here, okay? See this? This is 1,000 hertz. This is 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000. This is probably what, like 5K right here? It's so fucking loud right there. Like when you have the volume down really, really low, this shit is blasting your face off. Like, it's like, why? Because of nature, because of the fact that we need to know when our baby's crying and it needs to eat, right? Like it's just literally built into us. Understand psychoacoustics, understand how the ear works, and you'll never push that fucking mid-range again. You'll try to soften it out. You'll try to make this shit real smooth. Okay? So just study up on that shit, man. That's the shit that's just like, whoa, my ears hurt so bad listening to that. Especially if someone's like hungover, they're going to be like, oh, turn it off, bro. I'm going to throw up. So that's just like hard for me to listen to. And I think a lot of people, and like, how are you going to give a song feedback when that just bugs you so much, I don't know. It's like going to a restaurant and you're like, bro, I heard this restaurant was sick. Like the food's awesome here. Like the desserts, I heard the burger is amazing. And you get in there and like the first thing is like this music is playing like super loud and you're like, I can't even handle this. Like, what? Like you're like trying to talk to your girlfriend, boyfriend, date, whatever. And you're just yelling at each other. You're like, bro, we got to get out of here. I can't handle this. I'm never going to get to the food. I'm never going to get to that fucking plate. So study that shit, man. All right, today is all we've got by Nathan. Let's roll in. All right, so you guys get it now, right? Like right as I played that one, you guys are like, oh, fuck, he's right. Shit. that vocal comes in and you're like, holy crap, like it just cuts your head off because all the high end, all the sibilants, all this just noise in that 5K, 6K area that's just like cutting your head off, right? Like it's so hard to listen to that. This is a perfect example of compression pumping as well. The kick drum hits, the bass ducks, you know, we have compression artifacts going on, which means slow down on your attack, quicken up your release on your compressors, okay? Check it out. Okay, so you're hearing compression pumping. That's what that is. The kick drum hits, the bass gets ducked, too much information hits the limiting on the stereo bus, and everything pumps. So it goes like the compressor is releasing, right? But it's not releasing to the rhythm of the track. It's releasing on its own accord. So it's going like you're destroying it with too much compression. You're not leaving dynamics in the mix. It has everything to do with actually like controlling the dynamics. Now look, here's the thing. Brian, I think it has a vibe too, but I'm trying to give you guys feedback so that you guys can go play this out in the real world and people don't go, fuck, I can't listen to that. It sounds like shit, you know? Or why is that bugging me? It's a good song, I think. I don't know. So that's what happens when your mix is off. That's what happens when your production's off. That's what happens when these vocals come in and they're really, really high. Like, listen to this. Like, how do you not hear this?
Talking tongues and speaking winds. And speaking winds.
Like, are you guys can hear, right? Like, you're not deaf. Like, you hear that that's just like it's just spiking the shit out of the high end. It's like, yeah, so it's so much of that stuff that you guys don't think about. Like think about a live show when like the speakers are blasting too much 2K or too much high end and you just go like, God damn, I'm not having a good time. And then think about a place you go where it's like the low end is like pumping in your chest and it's nice and smooth, the mixes in the venue. And you're like, dude, I could stay here all night, bro. Give me another beer. You know what I mean? That's the difference. So on this one, smooth out the top end. You got way too much EQ compression going on the vocals. Also, you're like panning them hard left and right. That's crazy, bro. Like put that vocal in the middle, use spatial effects to like fill out the sides and the back and make it more swimmy and make it more dreamy because you got something cool here. It's just getting completely covered up by just poor engineering, bad production, just bad decisions overall with EQs and compression. So I think that could be really good. You just got to take all the harshness back. You know what I mean? Take all the compression back, relax on everything. Don't think you got to like push this into like, you know, it's got to be mastered and super loud if you don't know how to do it. Like, don't do it. Don't destroy your shit. The hardest thing right now, guys, is that everybody has these tools. They all have plugins. They have free plugins that do so much. And all that does is it opens up this toolbox for everyone to destroy music. Like, absolutely destroy music. You can learn it. You can learn these skills over a lifetime. You can do really well and like learn these things and learn how to use them and learn how to listen and learn how to hear through great speakers, etc. Or you could take these tools and absolutely destroy everything. You could go and put way too much high end. You could distort the crap out of stuff. You could clip to hell. You could limit to hell. You can have compression artifacts. Like, bro, you can do aliasing. You can have all sorts of issues. Don't do it. Steve Ante, let's move on.
least expect it, and you don't have to try. Love can come your way any moment.
Keep your heart open, please don't close it. It's a feeling that can come any day.
Cool. I think this is a cool record. It's a cool little duet. For me, it's staying to the same all the way through, right? So dynamics, like raising into different sections, dropping things out. Maybe try like chord changes where you go into like duh, ba 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 ba, like pause, have release, like have some sections. I feel like everything's just kind of playing through. So especially that ding 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 ding, you know, that's just going through the whole thing. I feel like there's a lot of moments for you to have more dynamics in the song. It feels really flat, and I'll just like quickly just kind of skim through this so you can hear that nothing really changes much.
Find the rain, amongst of God's love.
Can happen when you least expect it, come your love can come.
Yeah, maybe for me it's the electric piano that is the issue. It's just like feels, that's the thing, like going throughout the whole thing, that's maybe a little too loud for me. And it also kind of makes it feel like that, like it's just not going anywhere. So yeah, try pausing, try dropping things out. Try, you know, maybe the electric piano comes in only during certain parts. That could be a really cool thing to do. Maybe you only bring it in during the chorus to kind of give it that differentiator. It feels very out front. It feels very like low mid, like, you know, in your face, like where the vocal would be. But yeah, overall, it's a cool vibe. It's a chill vibe, and it's da 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 da. It just needs to open up a little bit more. It needs to have more parts and more dynamics where you bring things in and out more. The electric piano, I think, is really the thing like that's killing the vibe for me.
I found a rainbow at the edge of the mountains.
And you least expect it.
That can be you. From above, the promise of God's love.
And the drums are just kind of like doing this like shuffle thing the whole time. And I feel like they're just not doing enough. You know, like they're just so stagnant. Like that's how I feel like the whole song feels to me. So yeah, just more dynamics, more parts dropping in and out. Arrangement wise, like that's, I think, what I would work on with this song before I give you any mix notes or anything, you know? All right, let's move on. 35, Smoking Paul Do It. Let's roll. All right, so this sounds like it's all instrumental, so I'm not going to review it. Yeah, you guys, please upload songs. I don't want to hear your works in progress, to be honest. I don't think anybody on the channel does. Send us stuff that we can be like, yo, this is the best you can do. Let's help you, you know, do better. Boss Moves, Master 2.0, Andre Sias. Let's get into it.
Drummer Boy 619.
I wanna make boss moves with you. Prove it to you, baby, we can do it. Share this whole thing with your lady. Show you what a boss can do. I wanna make boss moves with you. Prove it to you, baby, we can do it. Share this whole thing with your lady. Show you what a boss can do.
Boss trips, Gucci bags on her hips. Chanel Rouge, Coco nude on her lips. I know it's classic, but I love them French tips. They say you're jazzy and sassy and catch tips. All money in, we going marathon. Sipping Earl Stevens, smoking cherry bombs.
All right, so same thing, man. Like, I feel like a lot of these records are just not mixed. You know what I mean? Like, it's like nobody's like paying attention to the high end. Like, nobody's listening. You know, like, put headphones on. Like, check your shit and everything. Like, take these and like put them on and listen and go, God, does that hurt my ears? Yeah. All right, we got to take care of that. You know, we got to fucking do something about that. So much high end, so much sibilance, not enough compression on the vocals. Vocals are going, you know, they need love. It needs a mix. This thing on the beat,
all money in, we going.
the like actual synth is like right on top of the vocal. A lot of stuff is right on the vocal.
Boss trips, Gucci bags on her hips. Chanel Rouge, Coco nude. Sipping Earl X like in Vegas. She on side me making bets. Hell's Kitchen.
Yeah, shit don't smack, man. It's not popping. It's not banging. It's not hitting me in the chest. It's not like going, whoo, I'm gonna throw up, you know? No 808, no sub. Where's the sub at? Where's the kick? Where's the hit? Like, everything's just a lot of high end, a lot of sibilance, a lot of sass. It's like sassy sauce. I'm like, fuck, man. It's killing my vibe. God damn it, y'all. Like, get a mix done. Spend some money on your shit. Bacardi Porter, Pyrex, Stephen Johnson. Let's roll.
Yeah, hey, it's Bacardi, girl. Hey, yeah.
Crazy for this one.
Flame on Pyrex, cook that don't let it rest. Money long, big flex, money come and chase a check. Flame on Pyrex, cook that don't let it rest. Money long, big flex, money come and chase a check. 4 a.m. I'm busting jewels, riding slow on 83. Surrey City from the west to the east, from the Gruya down to the motherfucking beach. Go across the border, sneak back with a key and refugees. They gon' pay the ticket if they wanna see their family. Heard the fellas plotting, had to stop and see you watching me. Cut the prices on their ass and let they customers come to me. I'm so petty, I'ma let it go for 10G. If you really wanna smoke, I got the Reggies for the fiends, bitch. Flame on Pyrex, cook that don't let it rest. Money long, big flex, money come and chase a check. Flame on Pyrex, cook that don't let it rest. Money long, big flex, money come and chase a check. Flame on Pyrex, cook that don't let it rest. Put that bitch and watch it stretch. Young Scooter, tell me that. Went to college.
Dope. This one's a little bit easier on the ears, right? Like, I think the mix is a little bit better. You got more sub, more, you know, shit like in the low end. It bumps a little bit more. I think the vocals still need work. They're a little like too, like, you can literally hear like the aliasing like on the top end of the vocal, which means they were probably recorded poorly, like just not a very good preamp. You know, maybe like one of those little red Focusrite vibes. It just doesn't sound very expensive to me. Yeah, but overall, like, it's not bad. The beat to me is dated as fuck, like murder piano. Like, what is this, like 2003? You know what I mean? So that's one thing, like, just personal opinion, personal taste, like, modernize your music, do something new. You know, I think Richard Roosevelt does that pretty well. He uploads all the time. He does modern shit. You know, talk to him about getting on some modern beats. You know what I mean? This beat is just like got that murder piano, like in a diminished fashion. Like, I don't know, bro. Nothing new there. Like, I've heard that a million, billion, trillion times and done way better. The melody's not moving. The song's not moving. I can't tell where the hook is because I don't feel like there is a hook. But it like doesn't go anywhere from there. Like, I'm still in that. Like, why am I? Like, why am I still hanging out in the like, yeah, you know, little something else. Give us some more movement to it. Overall, like, Sonics aren't too bad. Like, they're getting there. So keep it up. You're doing great, man. I think you just got to work. You just got to keep making records. Find better beats. Find more updated beats. Find better producers, more updated producers. Do that shit on top of an updated modern beat. I think it'd be way doper. All right, the best in me, Johnny Gramps. Love it. Yo, what's up? Thank you, Brian. I appreciate that, man. Brian knows what real love is, man. He knows how hard I work. He knows that I give this to you guys for free. It's 100% free. Everything on the YouTube channel, 100% free. Almost 700 videos. Trying to show you guys game. Over 27 years doing this shit. And Brian, thank you for the $10. That means a lot, bro. All right, let's move into this. Let's get into Johnny Gramps and the best in me.
Haven't been all that you created me to be. Oh God, for this I'm so sorry. Won't you please, please forgive me? Give me another chance. I'll follow your word without any reservation. You still see the best in me. The best in me.
Yo, my favorite part is right here where he just like randomly throws the best. Like he just throws that into a delay. Like that shit right there. Who would have thought of that?
The best in me.
Oh man, that shit's awesome. The best. Best in me. The best. God damn. I'm sorry. I'm gonna move on. I don't want to be rude. Kick drums pan to the left for no reason. Kick sounds crazy. Like, I don't know what's going on with that song. Like, that shit was like, what is happening? I just literally, like, you got some melodies in there, you know? Something in there. Something's going on. All right, let's go. Let's move on. Bacardi Porter, Pyrex Steven Johnson. Bro, we already heard that, man. Just fucking uploading your song 50 times. In Love. I probably just like played it from there like an idiot. In Love. Khalees Q, Sugar Hills, Records, Killers. I don't know what that says. Let's go.
I'm so into you, baby. So in love.
I'm so in love,
with you. I love the way you walk and the way you talk. You just seem to soothe my mind each and every time. When you're dancing close to me, nowhere I'd rather be. My destination is your loving arms. You are incredible, so irresistible.
Yo, shit's so sexy, man. Shit got me like, yeah. It's business time. It's business time. And baby, when I put my socks on, you know it's business time. Yo, this is what this reminds me of. I'll be honest with you. Like straight up. Flight of the Conchords. Who knows this shit? Business time. Business times. Here we go.
No, when I'm down to my socks, it's time for business. That's why they call business sucks. Ooh, it's
Oh yeah. Girl, tonight we're gonna make love. You know how I know? Because it's Wednesday. And Wednesday night is the night that we usually make love. Tuesday night is the night that we usually go to your mother's place and I teach her how to use the video machine again. But Wednesday night is the night that we're making love. When everything is just right. You're not too tired from your after-work social netball team practice. There's nothing good on TV. Conditions are perfect for making love. You turn to me and say something sexy like, I might go to bed, I've got work in the morning. I know what you're trying to say, baby. You're trying to say, oh yeah, it's business time.
It's business. It's business time. I know what you're trying to say. You're trying to say it's time for business. It's business time. Ooh, it's business.
God damn, that's a classic right there. First thing that popped into my head, dude. 100%. You know, and when I put my socks on, I got my business socks on. Yeah, man, it's sexy, bro. Good job. All right, image, Justin. Ooh, there we go. Got some green. We got a little smiley face. We got some purple ripping through. Ripping through this shit. Let's hear this shit.
JJ Biggs on this, Biggs on this, Biggs on this,
You don't know my fucking name. 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 I'm doing it like a beast though.
Well, here's the thing. Here is the thing, okay? Justin, I do know your fucking name. It's Justin. And also, you put something here. I'm not sure what that says. Or if that's your name. J Boggs. So, maybe I don't know your name because I don't know if it's Justin or if it's J Boggs. Okay, so you're correct. I don't know your name. That shit reminds me of like some Soulja Boy shit, like mixtape Soulja Boy shit from like 20 years ago. You don't fucking know my name. You don't fucking know my name. Yee! Skirt! Let's go. Me, Deanna Marie.
Looking for love, looking for love. Looking for love, looking for love. Looking for
something no one could've gave me. Looking for some love to come and save me, but I just had to look deep down, and I just had to get away. I just had to find my way, had to pave my own way. I did it anyway. Had to break down to build me. Had to close my eyes to see. Had to hold my breath to keep breathing. Had to lose myself to find me. Looking for love, looking for love.
Yo, he's got something there, you know. Deanna Marie. I don't think this is too bad. I think overall it's like in the writing, in the performance, that's where it's really lacking. It just sounds kind of like a demo to me. Like, yeah, here's an idea. What do you guys think? I think it needs to be finished out. I think you got to like really spend time on the melodies, stack up the vocals, right? Yeah, very 90s R&B. It reminds me of TLC, you know, Salt and Pepper kind of stuff, mainly TLC. But yeah, like I think that there's something there. It just needs love, and you're looking for love. So shit, you're looking for the right thing. Yeah, it needs production. It needs vocal production. It needs a good mix. You know, it needs like separation. It needs to be modernized a little bit more. It literally sounds like it's coming out of the 90s, which, hey, shit, I love the 90s. Nothing wrong with that. I was born in 83, so I'm a 90s kid, like through and through. You know what I mean? I remember I actually cried to like TLC's albums, you know, like I went through like heartbreak in like the 5th and 6th grade to like TLC hits. And like the very like first like real rap song that I fell in love with was Salt and Pepper. And you know, like it's just like, I don't know, it's just like a different vibe. And I remember my dad like telling me when he was like playing on the radio, or like we had a tape cassette or something, and we were playing it in the truck, in his work truck, and it was Shoop, you know, and we're all like, I'm like, know every single fucking line to the song. I'm just shoop-a-doop, shoop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop, you know, and I'm like sitting here, like, this is so tight, and I'm like rapping to it and shit, and this is like the 90s, you know, and my dad goes, like, after I'm like hitting every single lick, every single line, he's like, yeah, you know that's a girl rapping. And I was like, no, it's not. I was so offended. I was like, no, it's not. But yeah, we bumped Warren G, like all that West Coast shit. Like I grew up on the West Coast. This is like, fuck. Garage rock, Nirvana, all that stuff, man. Yo, appreciate that, Ray. What's up? Love that. Hey, you guys, I literally don't have any more time because it's like past an hour in, but do you guys want to hear something that I'll probably be releasing in the future? It's not really finished, but I'd love to show you guys something kind of unreleased that I've been working on. I mean, I'm working on a bunch of records, but if you guys want, I can play something for you guys. Just, you know, exclusive shit. Exclusive! I need like a button, you know? Exclusive! That'd be so sick. Yeah, I'd love to play you guys something. I've just been working on a bunch of shit, so I'll play you guys something that I've been kind of working on, and probably the next one I will drop. It's called Haunted by You, and it's pretty fun, and it's super pop, but I like it, man. I just want to drop like some feel-good pop shit. So here it is, guys. I'll play it for you. And by the way, like, I know all the stuff that I need to do to it still, so it's cool if you guys give me feedback and stuff, but I got plenty of work to do on this one.
Sunday morning never hurt this bad.
for you guys. Little taste, little teaser. Be the next one dropping. Probably dropping next month. So you guys look out for that. Show love, support. Always support the channel. Definitely subscribe. You know, I'm gonna just keep dropping free content and shit. I'm just gonna keep giving y'all game. I love you guys. Seriously, thanks for showing up. Thanks for uploading. I know I can be brutal sometimes with feedback, but I'm just trying to help you guys get better. That's it. I don't have any ill intentions. I'm not trying to put anyone down here, okay? All right, guys. Peace. Have a good night.